Right. So I'll be playing Fire Emblem today, and I just finished the first mock battle, so I'll just be more doing some more exploring. I think after each month, that's when you can actually battle. But before then, you can also like train your students as well. So it's like a real Harry Potter, unlike the Defense Against Dark Arts teacher. This gets replaced every
B.
Professor, hey, do you know how old Captain Gerald is?
That's enough, Leone. If I don't know, how could my child know?
It's not normal to forget your own age, you know. It's kind of worrisome, actually.
By the time you're forgetting your own age, you're past the point of caring.
I guess if you put it that way, you've got a point.
I have a request.
Alright. So we got this new quest from Gerald's. A real battle. A real battle this month. Oh, a real battle this month, huh? I even hear the Knights of Saros are involved. Never taught you much about the tactics, but there's a primer in my room. Give it a read. Sure thing. Sure thing, Dad. I'll give it a read. So yeah, there's like a little mini quest that you can do with so there's mini quests that you can do around, and also you can talk to your students.
I hear you've been tasked with hunting down bandits, right? Meanwhile, my class is stuck with a downright peaceful mission. Sounds like you'll be fighting alongside the knights, too. Don't let the monastery down, Teach.
We'll explore and shit. 118 plus stream, yeah. This is for the seniors, for the really old people. So I think you might be too young for this. We should get out.
It is better if you do not approach me.
I need the views, please.
If you spend
stay.
too much time around a man of Dusker, there will be rumors.
Just checking my mic is on. I'm using the Sony PS3 Elite headphones. They don't tell you when the mic's on or off, so sometimes I have to pull off my headset in order for me to check if the mic is on. Anyways, where should I go next? Let's see where that big flashing flag is.
A moment, please.
Oh, this guy wants a moment. No, he doesn't. He just programmed this thing up.
Hey there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Perhaps. For some students, this will be their first time stepping onto a real battlefield. It's important that they're mentally prepared. As for me, do I look green to you? Is there anything else you wish to ask me about regarding spending your time at the monastery or battles?
Sure. Faculty training.
Just as students have much to learn from other students, professors can also share their knowledge with each other. You should consider seeking instruction from Professor Hanneman or Professor Manuela. I think you'll find their insight quite interesting.
Very nice. You can increase skills by training with knights and professors in the monastery. Use the faculty training option to benefit from their wisdom. As the story progresses, faculty training will become advanced drills. Use this option to learn from any unit with a higher skill level than your own.
Which house a student is assigned to depends on where they're from. That said, each professor has their own area of expertise. So if a student is adamant about it, it is possible to switch someone from one house to another, pending your approval, of course. If you become closer with the students by partaking in the various activities around the monastery, you'll be able to talk to them about such things.
To recruit students from the other houses, you'll need to meet the requirements. Each student prioritizes different stats and skills. It's easier to recruit students who like you, so try building your support level with the students you'd like to recruit. More certain non-students will also become available for recruitment as the start progresses.
I fully accept the necessity of real battle from time to time, but it is still a surprise to be tasked with punishing bandits without warning. It is a rather different sort of mission. It makes me wonder what the Archbishop is planning.
So yeah, it looks like YouTube streaming is down, or because I can't connect to it with Restream, which is a shame, because I like streaming on YouTube as well, with Restream, because it automatically uploads whatever I stream on there to YouTube, so I don't have to bother downloading video from another streaming site, then re-uploading it to YouTube, because it's already there.
It's thanks to my adoptive father, Minato, that a commoner like me is here at the Academy. He is the very model of chivalry. Someday, I'm going to be just like him.
Yeah, it's true.
You're inviting me to join your class? I'm really flattered, honestly. But I still have a lot left to learn in my current one.
Okay. He's not interested yet. But he likes charisma and lance. Alright. Try recruiting this unit after you gain more experience. Okay. Maybe after a class up or something. So nobody to talk to in here. Let's see. Don't want to head to the cathedral yet. Because I think that's where I'm supposed to head to. I haven't been to the training grounds yet. Alright. Let's train there.
What the?
I hear you've been tasked with hunting down bandits, right? Meanwhile, my class is stuck with a downright peaceful mission. Sounds like you'll be fighting alongside the knights, too. Don't let the monastery down, Teach.
Your performance in the mock battle was exceptional, Professor. You have inspired me to follow your example and study even more diligently. Perhaps we could train together sometime. I would love to test myself against your sword skills again.
That reminds me.
Hey there, Professor. You here to check in on my training? Oh, that reminds me. I found this small cloth. It's kind of weird. Not really sure what it is, but it works great for wiping up sweat.
The next assignment is to drive out bandits? Sounds like some training is in order. Tell me something, Professor. When it comes to a one-on-one battle, which is better, strength or skill?
Strength or skill? Skill would probably be better. Because doesn't matter how much strength you have, if you can't hit anyone, it doesn't really matter.
You might be right, but when it's all said and done, I still think muscle comes out on top.
Okay.
Good to see you, Professor. Did you need something from me? I was just on my way to train, so I'm pretty busy. We can talk soon.
Strength and heavy armor. Alright.
For years, the Boar Prince and I were inseparable. I know him better than almost anyone else. So let me give you some advice. Beneath all that princely polish, he's an animal, nothing more. He's strong and skilled, sure, but don't place your trust in him as a human being. Take care he doesn't chew you up and spit you out. Join me for some training sometime. I'm interested in your sword technique. I might like to become your student someday, but not today.
Speed and sword, alright.
And now that you're all the way over here, Professor, care to join me in some training? After training, I love tending to the horses or burying myself in a good pile of books. There's truly nothing better. Hi, Professor. Did you need something? I've actually got plans, so let's talk some other time.
So she needs Dex and Flying. Alright. I assume she becomes a Pegasus Knight or a Wyvern Rider. Unless she classes up. Let's see, where else can I go? Let's head to... I wish you could zoom in. Can you zoom in this? No, you can't zoom in on this map. This sucks. Let's fast travel.
This is my favorite. I am rather happy you went out of your way to pick it, Professor.
Oh, I love this meal. How did you know?
Very nice. Always good to have lunch with my students.
Would you kindly do something for me?
Let's see. This quest. I'm fresh out recipe ideas. Say, perhaps did you find some flavors? Maybe a student in the library. Maybe a student or the library's cookbooks can spark some inspiration. Let me know, will you? Sure. Let's do that quest. Oh, yes.
I've got to find out everyone's likes and dislikes so I know what to cook. Who knows when it'll be my turn at kitchen duty? How about you, Professor? Do you like sweet or spicy food?
I'm guessing by her personality, I think she likes sweet food.
Ooh, same!
Yes,
I'll definitely remember that.
Yes.
Huh? You think I would be a good fit for your class? I'm not sure. There's still a lot I want to learn from my current class. Sorry to disappoint.
That's okay. Magic and faith. Alright. Healer type. Probably can't recruit anyone yet. I probably should try.
Bridget has much more warmth than Fodlan. Even spring here has coolness. And you, Professor? Which do you find is worst? Too hot or too cold weather?
I'm gonna say the cold. Because then she's an island girl.
I have agreeance. In Bridget, I am able to be wearing much lighter clothes.
There are way too many vegetables in today's meal. The ratio of vegetables to sweets was completely skewed.
Oh, hi, Professor.
Were you just eavesdropping on me? Well, everyone knows a plate full of sweets is far preferred to a plate full of vegetables, regardless of age.
That's enough. The entrance hall. I've never been here either.
Oh, Professor, how are you today? I'm just heading out for a mission. I'll be seeing you.
Good luck.
I don't need luck. This will be a piece of cake. I'll be back before you know it.
And he's gone.
You there!
What? We will accompany you on your assignment. We don't want anything to happen to our precious students. If any of you run into trouble, we'll step in and help out.
What? You look bored. Care to duel?
To the death.
What? I just wanted to spar. What? I just wanted to spar.
Oh, okay. Thought you wanted to fight me to the death.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Are you settled in here at the monastery yet? Make sure to have a good look around. There's much to see. Like fish. You do know about the pond behind the dining hall, right? You can fish there. Give it a try.
Yeah, I did that last time. It was weird. It feels like a DDR game. A rhythm game.
Welcome.
Alright, shopkeeper.
Please come again.
Maybe.
Maybe closer.
Welcome.
I think of buying something. Yikes. Weapons are expensive. 900 gold just for a steel sword. I only have 3k, and that's supposed to last me for a month. Yikes. Yeah, budget 3k for a month.
Come back soon.
Like 3k is fine. I guess if it was just myself, but I gotta cater to like 7 students. I gotta split like 3k between 7 people. I'm the only one that actually has money. The students don't have money. It goes bad. Troubling rumors. This is the cathedral. Okay. Local fish guide. List of different types of fish can be caught in the fishing pond. It's downward contents. Very nice. I don't need to fish yet, so I'll save that for next time.
Have we met?
Shamir,
No.
yeah,
Sorry.
nice.
You remind me of someone I know.
Hi there.
I wonder if, yeah, I wonder if my seed I planted last time grew. Cultivate. No, harvest? Ooh, yeah, I got some stuff. Let's find another thing. Mixed herb seeds. Yeah, let's find that. So you offered the seeds to the greenhouse keeper. Check back when you next explore the monastery on a free day. You only plant one seed at a time.
Hello. If you'll excuse me.
Yeah, I'm not gonna try recruiting her. Planting seeds. A list of different types of seeds can okay. Yeah. Increase my professor level. Yeah, some other seeds. Very nice. More seeds. I'm not sure what I'll get for them, but yeah.
No.
Okay, I think I explored almost everything so far around here. But yeah, I don't think this game is really made for streaming.
So,
But, you know, whatever. I just play it just because I want it. In terms of actual... It relies a lot on the streamer to keep it going. Because, like, 80% of this game is exploring the skull, essentially. And 20% is battling, because the story battles are at the end of every one. So this is pretty much like Persona like.
You there, Professor!
Persona 3 like. Which is not bad, but I can see what they're going for.
I'm bored. Maybe I should go into town. But that would be such a hassle.
Oh, hi, Professor. I'm rather busy right now, so do make it quick.
Let's see. If you're busy, never mind.
Are you sure? I thought you'd found me out for a moment there.
Maybe she liked that. That's good. I wish talking to women in real life was easy. That's bad. See, the amiibo gazebo. Oh, this is where I put my amiibos. When you scan an amiibo here, certain items will appear at random in the monastery in all your save files. You'll get higher quality items from scanning Fire Emblem character amiibos. Well, I think I got Roy and an Ike. I think I have to double check. And I know for sure I've already seen that amiibo, and then maybe a Crom as well, or a Robin, or a Corin. One of those. So maybe I'll try scanning it next time. I'm too lazy to rip it out of the package because I keep my amiibos in the box just as a collector's thing. I don't really feel like tearing them open.
You know, Professor, there are some things I'll just never understand. Like the other night, I went on a date with a dashing, handsome, strong young knight. Oh, I'm a bit weak just remembering him. Anyway, do you know what that no-good jerk said when we got back to my room? He said, "What a mess. I'm afraid to go in there." Can you believe it? You know who cares about keeping everything neat and tidy? Not me, that's who. Afraid to go in there. Some knight he is.
No comment on that.
How about this? Do you know about the Cardinals? They are the ones who run the church. Their identities are a closely guarded secret.
Days only can pass, really, when you talk to people. So
I was thinking.
I can, like, just take my time with this, which I kind of like. You don't have to really plan out your days.
Professor, you're the one taking out the bandits? That's one way to start your career at the Academy. I didn't expect they'd order us to risk our lives here. Seems a bit extreme, doesn't it?
I was thinking, the Knights of Saros are also known as the Shining Knights. We are the sword and shield of the divine Saros. There are many orders of knights in the world, but we are the only one that has the honor of bearing the name Saros. As a member of the church, you should probably study up on the history of Saros and the knights.
Maybe. Just me.
Okay.
Let's see. That person sure does remind me of somebody, but I can't figure out who. Oh, do you need me for something? Sorry, but I'm really busy right now.
Professor!
Alright, I think it's time to head up to the second floor. I had never been up to the second floor, so I'm kind of curious to see what's up there. See what busts or new weapons at the monastery. Okay. No, don't really feel like spending my money right now.
What? This Xanadu, the Red Canyon, is a place of great significance to the Church of Seros. Even members of the church are forbidden from entering without permission. To go trampling around in there, causing trouble. Those bandits truly are morally reprehensible.
Well, thank you for paying me a visit. Is there anything troubling you? Or is there perhaps something I can help you with?
Yeah, what are the students are?
You seem to be getting along well with the students. I would advise you to be confident in your abilities. The rest will fall into place in time. I can often be found here, so if there is ever anything you need, please do not hesitate to pay me a visit.
Sure.
I can often be found here, so if there is ever anything...
So I think I talked to everyone here. No, I have to go to the libraries here, so this is where I go for the quest.
What?
If I can find it.
Hey, you.
Thanks for your help.
I chose some knights to help you out. They'll be deployed in your next real battle. I'm sure you'll be able to make good use of them. Yeah, I think so. See, access to items. Menu to use, store, take, and swap items for your units. Items that cannot be carried will be sent to the convoy. Access to abilities and combat arts menu to equip items, okay. Use the battalion menu to assign battalions to units. Use the reclass to switch over. Yeah, that's good. Let's see. That's my roster at right now. Anything free? No, I have nothing free right now. Everything's being used. Yeah, I'm gonna need to buy some spells for this dude. I need to buy something else, because only 5 uses is not very good. Healer. I gotta take him into battle next time. Support. Italians. Sales mercenaries, Geralt's mercenaries. Let's see. 1 to physical attack, 5 to crit. Can I assign myself to a battalion? Yeah, I can. Alright, I'll assign myself to Geralt Mercenaries. So this one is good for charisma. I'll get to that, dude. Oh, can only one person be in the battalion? Yeah, only one person. Now to find the library.
Well then.
Best analyze it. There's some hair on the device. It looks like my hair. Alright.
Excellent work guiding the students in the mock battle. Taking command like that? Simply splendid. And bearing the unknown crest's power? Yes, I'm talking about you. Your talents are incredible. And Lady Rhea's insight as to your potential is doubly so.
These ninja units. Ninja? Who's ninja? Okay, I know what ninja is.
Well...
So I think I found a library. This looks like a library. Yeah, that's a library.
I can't believe it.
Classic code book. Cookbook. Oh my god. The text is too small in this game. Or I need like thicker glasses in order to see this. Tantalizing cookbook. And probably the last and third cookbook. Illustrated cookbook.
Swimming through a sea of countless books, tracking down that single sought-after volume, it's absolute bliss. How do the poor fools who spend their days sharpening swords and polishing armor find any joy in life?
I'm so glad to be a student here, if only because I get to use this library. Reading books from all the regions of Fodlan, I feel almost like I'm visiting those places myself.
So, you can learn so much from books.
I agree. They're brimming with the knowledge and experience of our ancestors.
I can't read it. I wonder if I can fast jump back to the chef, or do I have to walk all the way back?
What?
Yes, I can fast jump.
You're a lifesaver.
Thank you for sharing culinary arts with me. Thank you for sharing in the culinary arts with me. I can tell you have exceptional taste. You must truly enjoy making all manners of food. As such, as you do eating it. You are welcome to use the kitchen whenever you please. Cooking together. Oh, okay. That's another way to build trust. Well, let's go for the hot for teachers. Let's cook with Manuel. Immorality stew. Less jelly. King of the beef sticks. Well, she was telling me about her love life, so let's go with the immorality stew. Because I think I am like younger than her. I think she looks like she's in her 30s. I'm probably like 17, as per the usual age in Japan. It's always under 18. So let's do this.
My cooking is so good, it's been called seductive. Should I show you what I can do, Professor? Right. I do so enjoy cutting up vegetables in preparation to cook. So I'll do that and leave you with the cleanup. Oh.
One to defense. Very nice. I can't tell if that advanced the game or not. They probably didn't. I think the only way to advance the day is for you to literally just stop exploring, unlike in Persona games, where you're only limited to you're limited to what you can do in a day, which is usually just one event.
I was thinking.
I'm just going event crazy right now.
Professor!
No, don't want ended yet. Still have more quests I want to do.
Really? Do you know of the Eyre family? We have long held the position of Prime Minister in the Empire. The Empire's power lies with 6 noble families, my family foremost among them. The full explanation may be time-consuming. I can give you a moment to get ready, if you would like to take notes.
I'm ready.
All right, I will list the 6 great noble families. There's Caspar's father, Count Burgles, the Minister of Military Affairs. Then there's Linhardt's father, Count Hevering, the Minister of Domestic Affairs. Bernadetta's father, Count Varley, is the Minister of Religious Affairs. Hubert's father, Marquis Vestra, is the Minister of the Imperial Household. Finally, we have Duke Gert, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, and my own father, Duke Eyre, the Prime Minister. One day, I will take his place as the Prime Minister of the Empire. I am more talented than anyone in my class, even Edelgard. I will lead the Empire to a bright, enlightened future. There is nothing I cannot achieve.
Cool.
Well... here's an idea. I hear the Officers' Academy of the Monastery was founded about 2 centuries ago. The eastern region of Fodlan was being invaded by Almyra, and so the Archbishop of the time took measures to prevent the border from being taken. In order to ensure Fodlan would be safe from potential threats, she deemed it necessary to raise a generation of excellence. That is how the establishment was founded, though its purpose has changed over the years.
Okay. Let's do this.
I have a favor to ask.
I've been thinking about starting a choir, and I need a volunteer who can help me get it off the ground. Can you help me find some students who love music? Sure, why not? All for that renown, and for cooking ingredients.
The cathedral is nice and quiet. It's so relaxing. Oh, Professor, Did you come to pray to the goddess?
Yeah, that's right.
Me too. Shall we pray together?
There's something else. It is the duty of every Fodlan noble to demonstrate piety towards Seros. Have you also come to offer your prayers to the goddess, Professor?
Sure.
You don't sound terribly sure. Perhaps you are not of noble birth? After all, devotion is not as essential for a commoner.
Okay. I couldn't fake that. Feels better.
Inside the cathedral, there is a chapel dedicated to the four saints. Do you know of them? Saint Indec, Saint Macule, Saint Keyhole, and...
Saint Sapline! Who is your favorite, Professor?
Now that you are a member of the Church, be sure to familiarize yourself with our teachings and traditions. I have something to ask of you.
See, the Western Church, which rules over the western parts of Fulton, has lately made some strange troop movements. If you hear anything concerning, be sure to let me know. Okay. Students in the courtyard. But yeah, I don't like how the school it's kind of forced. It doesn't feel alive. It just feels like it's just a bunch of random NPCs walking around. No rhyme or reason. They're just there. They just exist. I mean, like, it's not fully realized too, because like you can just click through stuff pretty easily. Like, click through this cat, no problem. Yeah, just right through the cat.
Okay.
You know, considering this is like the majority of the game, you'd think that they would polish this off, but it's not very polished. Like, you can just click through everything. Like, pretty much doors and cats, and not NPCs at least. But like doors and cats and click through.
Hi. Here's an idea.
But right now I'm just exploring the rest of the cathedral, see if there's anything lying around I can use.
That's right.
And it's pretty dead. Alright, let's fast travel. So to find some musically inclined students.
Okay? Okay.
Bridget, Elmira, Dusker, even people from far-off lands gather here at the Academy. Word of advice, Professor. There are those who don't think kindly of such people.
Okay. Descendants intel. Alright. There has to be someone that wants to sing around here somewhere. Fast travel? No, I can't. Or am I already there? This isn't fast travel.
Professor! Hey there.
Yeah, this is what I meant. Like, you can just click through these pillars. No problem.
Professor, hey, do you know how...
That's it.
It's not...
By the time...
I guess if you put it...
Alright, now. talk to. Further down.
Okay.
Oh, Professor. Hello. I was just looking for my... Well, it's like a pale blue cloth. Have you seen it?
Let's search for it.
Okay. Oh, Professor. I was just looking for my...
What is it? I'm not doing anything.
Hey, what's this cake doing?
Cake? Oh, come on. That's just cruel.
Alright. I think I've about talked to everybody. Not sure what I can do about that blue cloth, though.
Oh, Professor. I was just...
Or maybe that's just like the start. It's like initiate the quest. Earth. Some more bait. I think Manuela was around here-ish, the dining hall area, yeah. Yeah, I remember she was like by a gazebo, where the amiibo gazebo is.
Please. You know, Professor, there are some things, like the other night. I went on a date with... Do you know who...
The dialogue didn't change. Alright, I'll have to finish out this quest then.
My savior, thank you.
Thank you for your assistance. I'm sure there are more music lovers around the monastery, so feel free to invite anyone to participate in fire practice. I'll make all the necessary preparations when the time comes. You don't have enough activity points to participate in the fire practice. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's how they're going to choose.
Well done.
So I guess
You
the
have
two
my
lectures
thanks.
were considered activities and use of my points. Oh yeah, that makes sense. So the rumors are spreading. Still, it may be ill-advised to move again against fellow followers of the faith. Even so, this is good information to have, I think.
There's something else.
I think that's it. Unless there's more quests that I missed. Let me double check. If there are any more quests, I'll just end the day. Or advance the day so I can get more progress. Because I think this is all side content right now.
Right.
It probably is side content. Shit, where the hell is that board? There it is. Yep, it's nothing. Alright, time to advance the day.
Have you not been told what's expected from lectures here? Well, I can tell you how it works based on what I've heard from other professors.
So, instruction. The instructor students, they still gain skill experience. As their skill experience level increases, they gain access to new abilities and combat arts. The number of people you can instruct is indicated by your activity points at the top of the screen. When you set up a group task, the students you assign will continue the task until you change it. After the first round of instruction each month, your students may come with you with a question. They'll be more motivated if they like your answer.
Before starting a lecture, it's a good idea to determine everyone's academic goals. students will want to prioritize studying things that will help them achieve their aim.
Students study on their own and can earn skill experience according to the skill goals. Results are reported at the end of each week. You can alter students' goals at any time using goals instruct.
It's probably easier to get good results if you instruct students based on their interests and specialties. Of course, that doesn't mean it's pointless to teach someone things unrelated to their personal goals as well. By looking beyond their preferences, some students may find they're interested in fields they've never previously considered.
See, a 3-star mark next to the skill indicates that you'll unlock a budding talent after a certain amount of instructing. Once you unlock a budding talent, the person will go on to excel in that particular skill. They may even learn a new ability or combat moves. It's just a goal.
A student's goals may change based on their studies or the experience they gain while on missions. When that happens, perhaps you could help them decide what new goals they should set for themselves.
Sure. As students improve through instructing and personal study, they may approach you with suggestions for new goals. Whether to accept their suggestions or not is completely up to you. Feel free to guide your students along the path of your own choosing.
How motivated a student is will affect how well your tutoring goes. To help cultivate their motivation, I think it's a good idea to interact with your students as much as possible. Please try your best to motivate everyone, so that they, in turn, will try hard with their assignments and activities.
Alright, you can instruct students with high motivation more frequently. One way to increase motivation is to interact with your students around the monastery. Group tasks.
At the Officers Academy, students are encouraged to engage in various activities in and around the monastery. If you instruct your students to work together as a team, it will help to deepen their bonds and produce better results.
You can assign one group task each week. Students who take part will earn skill experience based on your choice. You can also get gold and resources by completing these tasks. The results of the group task will depend on the student's strengths, weaknesses, and affinity for one another. Certification.
Have you heard about the certification exams? They take place every month. Everyone here is working hard to become a certain type of soldier, and those tests are how you can check to see how far we've come. In order to pass the exam, you need to train enough to become whatever class you're aiming for. Take care to develop your students strategically so that they can pass their certification exams.
Okay, when you pass the certification exam, you can change to a new class. Benefits of high-tier classes include increased stats and growth rates. Alright, let's begin our lesson plan. So group tasks. Stable view. Work together to clean the stables and feed the horses. Raises riding skills. Work together to rid the monastery of weeds. Raises the armor skills. Work together to secure the skies. Raises flying skills. Ferdinand wants to ride. Focus on acts and authority. I'm not gonna mess with the goals here for now, because yeah, it seems that they're kind of where I want them to be for now. Lance and axe, okay. Faith, rolling. Lance and bow. Yeah, nothing on like riding or heavy armor. Not yet, at least. Struck Elgar.
I'm improving, thanks to you.
Accent.
Nothing worth celebrating. Praise isn't necessary, really.
Yeah, I don't see a way to increase authority outside of battle. Like, I think Axe will naturally increase the more I use it.
I'm improving, thanks to you.
Alright, I'll save the last one for Axe.
I'm improving.
Let's see, this guy wants reason and authority. Reason. Let's see.
It is all in hand. Flattery will get you nowhere. Your instruction has been beneficial. Your instruction has been beneficial.
Burn. So he wants lance and axe. Lance and axe skills.
Never underestimate a noble.
When I use him, he was using
I am
lance,
quite pleased.
So I'll give him lance. I'll focus him on lance.
I am beginning to understand.
Maybe one more in axe. Don't have enough activity points on that. Alright, I guess that's it. Group tasks. Can I just assign people group tasks and just... Everyone else seems to not be okay with it. Like, only one person really wants to do it. I mean, sure, I guess. If I have the activity points for it anyways, I might as well. Actually, no. Actually, yeah. Yeah. Why not? So who do I want to be a rival? Ferdinand and Reinhardt, I guess. Actually, I wondered. Is Twitch showing the restream bot comments? I don't have my Twitch stream open right now. Let me check. So like if I type something on Mixer, will it show up on Twitch? It doesn't. Oh man, that sucks. But does it work the other way around? No, it doesn't. Well, maybe when I don't type, maybe when I'm not typing it, but like, I guess. Oh, okay. That's a shame. Get my lecture.
May I ask you something?
Sure. When one professor lectures many students, some will inevitably have trouble keeping up, while others get too far ahead in their studies. I wonder how this problem might be solved. I don't like any of these answers. Recruit more professors, maybe? Like, that's like the best out of the bunch. Perhaps lectures should be more optimal. But that's very vague. Perhaps there's a magical solution. I'll make sure like that. She strikes me as a person who likes efficiency, so I'm gonna go this way.
Ah, understood.
Okay.
It is a perfect day to exert oneself.
Whatever.
Amazing, no?
Very nice. So I guess it is worth it to do, what's it, a group task, even if
It's clear to me
the
now.
people who are doing it aren't really into it. Let's see, rally magic, very nice. Now I get another free day. It's Raphael's birthday. Sure, let's give him flowers.
Thanks.
Deserves it. After, actually no, he's not even in my class. Oh, so I can't explore today. So, I guess marketplace, I'll have to buy some, stuff. Maybe not. So reason and authority are his top stats. So I wonder what would be good for him. Probably not any of these. Probably not any of that either. I haven't unlocked it. I haven't unlocked this either. Ral's battle. Finally, a battle. Let's see. Auxiliary battles are now available. How often you can battle is limited by the activity points indicated on the top of the screen. On normal difficulty, some auxiliary battles will not cost activity points. Spirits of the Fallen. If you head into battle while playing online, you may see spirits of those who perished in other players' battlefields. They are more likely to appear in places where death is frequent. Spirits that appear in this shade indicate an area where enemy units have fallen. Where many enemy units have fallen, you can collect items that were dropped by the vanquished. So I guess that's their online component. Spirits of the Fallen. Spirits that appear on this shade indicate an area where many allied units were lost. They can import blessings, such as experience or restored equipment durability. Alright, let's take a look at this battle. So I was thinking of increasing the resolution or the bitrate of the stream, maybe to like 900p, and maybe the bitrate to like 4K. But I don't know if my computer can last, or it can handle that. I'll have to test it out sometime. Practice battle, White Cloud.
In battle, it's necessary to deploy battalions so that students can experience taking command. I doubt I need to say this to a mercenary like you, but if you have any questions about how to use your soldiers, please don't hesitate to ask. After you hire a battalion, you'll need to decide who will lead them. Battalions can contain soldiers like mages and monks who don't fight with weapons. Be sure to think carefully about who would benefit most from the support of battalion soldiers and their specific skills.
So you use the inventory menu to assign battalions? Yeah, okay, I already did that.
When you deploy a battalion, you can utilize its special gambit in battle. If a gambit is successful, your enemy will be severely shaken.
Cool, using the gambits.
Joining forces with a nearby ally is a surefire way to enhance your effectiveness.
The gambit is used on an enemy within the attack range of one or more of your units. It will become a gambit boost. The might and hit rate of the gambit will increase based on nothing. So move people, keep people together. Alright. What units? Everyone's deployed on this one. Alright, that's very nice. Reach me. Rout the enemy. Violet or Elgard falls and dies as the peak condition. So yeah, I gotta be careful now because dudes can die now and they're permanently lost. So let's see. So it looks like the attack range is within the forest. And the attack range of this dude is also there. I think I'll take on these dudes first. Actually, no.
As you wish. Stay focused.
Use the forest to my advantage. So let's try
I will prevail.
I will get the victory.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
About the range of this dude. So the range is there. Here.
Oh no.
Put me in there.
Battle.
Win hard. Yeah. So get back there. Super started.
Thank you.
Rally this dude.
That's my cue.
As expected.
You
fought well.
Making instant Now I have their move done. I'm gonna download these dudes. So, track the bow here. Axe dude is gonna charge it this round. See if she can finish them all. Let's do that. Yes, she can. This. This.
Flame Spirit protects me.
Finish them off. So for that, I guess. Finish them.
The mark of nobility.
Let's heal.
I owe you one.
As expected. Another.
Looks like the intense battle took place here. You found something neat on the clock. I can't carry more, so I'm gonna send this to the console. If I can finish him off. Yeah. Training sword. Attack that's oh, nothing. Finish off the... No, I want the bow. Damn, catfish him off. To use
I will not be stopping.
I'm in attack range of these. No, I'm not in attack range of these guys. I want to send somebody else, but I don't want to send someone else to death. So I'm gonna move 2 spaces over to this side. Get rid of these spaces.
Sweet of you.
My created characters.
You didn't give it your all.
It's killing everyone. So now I gotta focus on that side. I can just come in. Can I do a combat art and do more damage? I can't kill him. So just a regular attack, I guess.
That was nothing.
Go for the kill in combat art. Oh, axe is down B+.
I won't forget all I've learned.
Very nice.
You fought well.
Now you know your limits. One step at a time.
No, she needs to get healed. She's low on health. 2 more hits. She's gone.
Let the lesson begin! That is that.
We must all do our part.
Jesus.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
Okay, yeah, I'm definitely not letting him do any more battles. I'm gonna collect this thing. He's gonna be collecting as much as I can for the rest of the battle. And of course, what I get is more XP. glance. Can I finish him off with combat arts? Yes.
You are not. Greatness awaits me.
There's only one dude left, or a couple dudes left. Trying to see who I can level up.
Oh! Am I done yet?
I guess hard work does pay off.
So let's heal.
Well done.
I'm still saying level 1s against the last dude.
You could have at least tried. Any experience is worth having.
Hey, 5-turn practice battle. That's good. Of course, MVP being me. We're now increased. This week's instruction is about to begin. Let's do automatically this week. St. Maciel Day is today. Today's a hymn recital. Can you participate? Sure, why not?
Professor, let me sing for you. Do you not like my voice? It would make a Pegasus dance with joy.
I'll keep my voice down. Don't want people thinking I'm vying for attention. But how loud is too loud?
Okay, we bonded. Very nice.
There's one thing taken care of.
My efforts were not in vain.
Authority level 2. Very nice.
Perhaps I've been well taught.
Oh, new magic spell.
Seems simple enough.
Alright.
Not a total waste.
New spell.
I'm getting it.
Looks like
I
that was a
think
good
I
week.
got it. I'm a quick study.
I'm closing in on expertise.
Yeah, looks like a good week. A lot of my students learned new skills. Very nice. Let's see, your allies who can take the beginner exams. You have allies who can take the beginner exams. Take a look at the certification to review what they can take. 5 beginner seals. So I can't explore this today. Can't battle. I can rest or I can do certification. Oh, I can level up. So I can be a Myrmidon or a fighter. Proficient with axe, bows, gauntlets, the fighter, high amount of strength that translates to mighty blows. Especially with high avoidance, the Myrmidon can definitely wield the sword. So I think Myrmidons are just sword only. Yeah, they're only sword only. Fighters, axe, bow, and fist weapons. I'm leaning towards fighter. Just because of the versatility. I think for a main character, being versatile is the most important thing. And being able to use all 3 of those weapons at the same time would probably be useful, depending on the situation. But I think if you switch weapon, that's considered a turn for the character. So I'll have to waste a turn switching in between weapons, or specializing just in one weapon would be very good at that. I'll have to look and see what the intermediate and advanced versions of those classes turn into. But I think this is a good way spot to end the stream after this event quest.
Just look at this place. It's so beautiful, I believe I should take a nap and enjoy it properly.
Linhardt, lost in thought, I see. Unacceptable. Are you not aware that a noble's duty is to be ever vigilant?
Rest increases alertness. Is there something I can do for you, Ferdinand?
Well, I was just passing by, and I thought I could give you a little advice. You always seem to be napping. Why not spend your free time doing something productive?
Easier said than done, Ferdinand. I'm afraid I suffer from a constitution that tires easily.
Some training will remedy that. Let us work on that today. I will train you myself. Arise, Linhardt. The righteous path of the noble lies before you.
You're always giving it your all, aren't you?
Yes, I am. Is there something wrong with that?
Of course not. In fact, I rather enjoy your demeanor. You go all out even when others wish you wouldn't. You work hard, inspire the admiration of others, and your dignity as a noble is beyond reproach.
I consider it my mission to serve as a guide and a model for other members of the nobility.
As capable as you are striking. Next to you, I am a mere infant.
Oh, you are far too kind. Although I do work hard each day to achieve all of which you speak.
You've mastered all the important noble skills. You drink tea, talk about how great you are, ride horses.
Indeed. I went for a ride earlier today.
Is that so? You'll have to tell me about it sometime when I'm not walking away.
Where are you going?
I must get some sleep, being the infant that I am. Farewell for now, Ferdinand, oh noble among nobles.
Noble among nobles? Seems a bit much. Did he say get some sleep? Hey, wait!
Ferdinand, Dorothea.
Ah, Dorothea. The dining hall seems so much brighter with you here.
30. I must say, you are quite adept with flattery. Please, give me some more.
Flattery? No, I was not... There you go with that attitude again. Why do you reserve such cold treatment for me and me alone? Do you hate me, Dorothea? Or have you some other reason to avoid my company?
I underestimated you. I assumed your noble upbringing had dulled your perception. But you got it right on your first try. I hate you.
Huh, I was right. Might I ask why you find me so despicable? I can scarcely guess.
Don't waste another minute thinking about it.
That will not do. I do not think you would hate a person for no reason.
Perhaps. How's this? If you can guess why, I'll let you know if you're right. The brains of us common folk are so simple, it should be pretty easy for a big shot noble to sort out.
Very well. I cannot walk away from a challenge. I have no choice but to chance a guess. You are always making fun, calling me a big shot and so forth. Perhaps you think all nobles are... No, it cannot be that simple.
Oh? What can't be that simple?
Please, will you not give me a clue?
Well, let me see. A good clue? I know. It's because you're like a bee. That ought to be enough of a clue. So long, Ferdy.
Oh, it's a wasp.
A bee? I haven't the slightest. Perhaps because I am such a diligent worker?
He's a wasp. He's high class. He's too bougie for it. Can't believe they actually hit it off. Oh, anyways, as I was saying before I interrupted myself, it seems like a good place to stop the stream. So, thanks for coming out tonight. Just gotta switch this. Save first. Weird, I lost connection to my remote PC, which I'm streaming off of. Hold on a sec. Alright, there we go. Well, I'm done. Thanks for coming out. I'm gonna upload this to YouTube, and yeah, thanks for coming out again, and I hope you had a good night.